Welcome to the Financial Freedom Team Open House. I'd like to share with you insurance agents what this is all about. And the first thing you need to know is that if you decide to become a part of this, this is a capture page that you will have to explain the business to other insurance agents or people that you choose. And you also will have your information up here instead of mine. I'm the National Training Director, and I'd like to share with you what we're looking for. And we're looking for agents that want to earn additional income, increasing their insurance business and adding other income centers to it. We are going to use the 4 pillars of financial freedom, and I always ask people this question: if I knew you were going to lose $10,000 or more, would you want me to tell you? And you know what people always say? Yeah. Well, folks, you're going to lose more than $10,000 in every one of these pillars. And as we go through here and show this to people, they're going to realize that. What's nice about it is, and the reason that I created this was when I was an insurance agent and I was out there in the field, I watched all the other guys in our agency struggle. They couldn't figure out why I was the top producer. And the reason I was the top producer is because I put together this simple plan to get people to sit down and look at what I had to offer, and by giving them some promotional items. Let's take a look. If I said to you, when it comes to the 4 pillars of financial freedom, if I could show you a way to eliminate all of your debt within 1 to 3 to 10 years, would that be something you'd like to know about? Do you know that 1/3 of all of your debt goes to pay interest? Today, though, it's not what we do first. We have to start out here creating wealth. And the reason for that is because people are one flat tire away from not being able to make their car payment. That's how serious things have gotten in the last 8 years. When it comes to legacy planning, the question I like to ask people is this: when was the last time you updated your will? You know what they usually say? I don't even have one. And when it comes to retirement planning, there's no doubt that they don't understand that and how that all works. So every one of these areas you can lose over $10,000 and sometimes a lot more. So what you ask them is, which one of these 4 pillars would be of most interest to you? And they will go ahead and pick one. It doesn't matter which one they pick, because when they start out with something, that's the one they want to know about the most. And that's what you need to understand. So just for demo purposes, I'm going to go ahead and start out with the debt. We click on the debt. Then the average comes to another website. It's going to play this video. And you guys can do that after we're done here on this call and the webinar. But you can play that video, and it explains how 1/3 of our debt goes to pay off interest, 1/3 of our debt every year is for taxes, and what we have left is 1/3 to live on. If we get rid of our debt, we've increased our income 1/3. If we reduce our taxes, you can increase taxes. A new person can increase their taxes $2,000 to $10,000 a year in deductions by just doing a few simple things in their home. So we share that information with them. We're going to skip this registration part because I want to show you how this works. You ask people, would you like to eliminate 100 of your mortgage payments? Software is included. If they say yes, you say, well, you know, if you eliminate 100 payments and you're paying $1,000 a month, that means you're going to save $100,000. Is that something you'd like to know more about? They say yes. I say click the box. Now, folks, you can do this on the internet, all right? Would you like to know how much interest you can save? Yeah. How would you like to give yourself a $3,000 raise by finding money that you can use that you didn't even know you had? And most people would say, yeah, I want to know that. Would you like to know how ends meet with your kids and cars and college and all your bills? Yeah. Would you like to keep your money safe and working for you instead of working for the banks? Oh, yeah. What about protecting yourself from against identity theft? Well, yeah. How about 5 different ways that you can increase your own income? Well, yeah. Would you like to know how to raise your credit score? Some people say yeah, some people say no, so we'll leave that one unchecked. Would you like to raise money for any need that you have? They go, yeah. Now look at that. There's 9 things here, and together we just agreed that most people would choose 7 of them. Now here's the part where it gets good. All you do is ask them one simple question. Which one of these is most important to you right now? Because we've got to start somewhere. They say, well, getting out of debt. So you come up to the top, okay, and you put in here, most important, and you put the number in there, number 1. You put your name in there because you're the one that invited them. and then you go ahead and put their name in the rest of it, and let's say this is Bill Smith, email address, and what's important. Then go ahead and subscribe to the list, and they'll get the following information to keep track of what's going on. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to just share with you a couple of examples of real clients and how this works. Remember, we're going to show them how to get out of debt without refinancing or increasing their payments. There's an example here of a 54-year-old. They just built their retirement home. They've only been in it for 1 month. They said, hey, how does this work? I said, well, let's take a look at your mortgage. We take a look at their mortgage, and we see that they're going to pay $243,000 in interest with a total payback of $441,000. Won't be paid for until they're 83. Let's look at this. They can be debt-free without increasing payments, without refinancing, in 10 years at age 64. That is doable. They're only going to pay $71,000 in interest. They're going to save $172,000. That's a great savings, and people are impressed with that. Here's a couple who said, you know, we really don't have that much debt. We just got married a year ago, bought a house, and we want to pay it off. And we've only got a car and a credit card in the house. I said, how would you like to pay it off and save money? And they said, well, if we could, yeah. So let's take a look at this. 30 years old. They've been a year made payments. They're going to pay an additional almost $64,000. When we ran the software, they're going to be debt-free in 4.7 years. They're going to pay $11,543 in interest. They're going to save over $52,000. You see, your money's having babies, and that's what you want. You want your money to have babies. If you don't know what babies are for money, it's called interest. But who's it having interest for? For the banks, for the car companies, for the lenders. Why don't you put that money to work for yourself? You see, in the next pill, we're going to talk about how you can do that, how you can become your own banker. This report will show you how much money you can save, how many mortgage payments you can eliminate, and how to get all this started. So our goal is to help people get out of debt. So we're going to go back to our 4 pillars. Just go backwards, and each one of these has a similar situation with different stuff. You can explore that yourself as an agent. You'll know what insurance products to sell with these things, and there's also other stuff that you can market. What do you do? Well, the first thing you join is the Financial Freedom Team, and you're going to get a web page just like this for you. It's $100. This is the same web page we used to sell for $1,000. Well, why have we changed it? Because we've added some income centers here that's going to allow you to make more money. And we're going to teach you those things. What you do is you just go here, click it. It's going to take you to PayPal, pay $100, and it'll activate your site. We'll set it up for you. You need to email us your name, your email address, and phone number that you want on your site. The second thing you're going to receive is our training class. We're going to go through it. We're going to show you how to monetize your social media. We're going to teach you how to increase traffic, sales, email marketing, how to use your website as a marketing platform to get free leads. Yes, not leads that have been sold to every insurance agent 10 times. Okay, you're going to learn how to get leads that are good and valid, just like me having you here. I searched that out using our software, and it's a fantastic tool that'll help you do that. And you're going to make more money because we're going to give you additional income centers besides the ones you make with the insurance. We will pay you commissions for any products that are sold. When you refer other agents to us, you'll receive a $200 VIP card for each one that you enroll. And you can keep those cards, or you can give them away as promotional items. Now, to understand all of that, you need to watch this, because it's going to show you how you can get more prospects when you understand how this card works. Because you're going to look at yourself and you're going to say, wait a minute, I'm going to be able to approach business people. You know what I do when I approach business people? I talk to them about personal benefits for their employees. And I'm not talking about just selling them more insurance. I'm talking about if your employees were debt-free, would they be in better shape than they are right now? Yes. If they had a will or a trust, would their life be in better shape? Yes. We want to show them how to get ready for retirement. In the retirement planning class, we're going to show them how they can retire with $1 million for the price of a cup of coffee a day. And a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. Some of you, this is going to be new, and that's the great part about this, because when we sit down with you and train you, we'll answer the questions you have and show you how these things work. If you want to generate your own leads that I was telling you about, you can share this with business people and make $400 over and over again by using our system with the ringless voicemail. You notice I left you a message on your voicemail and your phone didn't even ring? Incredible tool. So for more information, you can go here and click that. We created a very simple system that gives you step-by-step instructions, and all you need to do is join our webinar, listen to the replay, and have the same thing done by other people. Everything I'm showing you is what you're going to show the people that you talk to. On our $200 gift to you, we have over 900,000 hotels and resorts to choose from. And if you watched the video, you found out that every time you give somebody one of those tickets and they use it, they're going to save $200. When they use the ticket, when they go on vacation, the company's going to send you $100. Incredible. Great. We also, if they want to upgrade, they can take cruises, airlines, rental cars. They can take a staycation. A staycation is taking one that's close to home. You can just drive to it and get a weekend getaway. The VIP card is good for 5 years, and so it can be used for dining, entertainment, all of those things. You can do this. This is not rocket science. It can be overwhelming when you first get started, but if you can use Microsoft products, you should be fine. We created a simple step-by-step system to make selling insurance easier and selling other products, increasing your own income. Click on the link above to join us and become a part of our webinar team. And our webinars are all on demand. That means we don't have one every Tuesday at 10 o'clock. We're going to teach you virtual marketing and how all of this will work for you. Thanks for taking this time to look at us. Now go back and watch the videos, explore the site all by yourself, looking at all the things that you want to look at. Have a great day. We look forward to hearing from you.